Okay, I haven't done a video in a long time of my tremors, so I decided that today would be a good time to do a video and trying to iron my shirt here, and the tremors are out, of course. I started having them yesterday, was it yesterday? And as you can see, left side, a little bit, and as usual, my left side is but worse than my right side, and as usual, my right side, you can see a little bit shaky, but not nearly as much as my left. And just basically just trying to iron my shirt here. Doing anything out in front of my body, bringing my arm out makes it worse, or even keeping it inside my body. It just has a mind of its own. And sometimes it affects my speech when it goes off, when it has a mind of its own. So I try not to talk too much when that happens. So I will just try to iron my shirt, and as you can see.
And what about in the morning? Early in the morning?
When I'm sleeping. If Bruce happens to come in and wake me up, or if I wake up on my own, it happens to go off like this. This is a tremor, or it could potentially go into a seizure. And in this case, I've been having seizures at night, to where they're night seizures, or simple partial seizures, where my left side is affected. And lately I've been having them again. We don't know why. So
It usually strikes about 1:30 in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. So with that in mind, should I go to sleep before 2 o'clock, as I did last night, and Bruce went to sleep after 2, and I went to sleep before 2, and he woke me up, I go right into a tremor or a seizure at that time. We don't know why. So this last night would be my 3rd time that I actually went into a seizure, or a major tremor. Actually last night, I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember remember what it was. Last night I kind of don't remember very much. The night before, or not the night before, but the last 2 times were actually seizures that I went into, and those were prior to going to sleep before 2. So usually I try to stay up until 2, and then usually because the kids are in school, I get up at 6:30. So my sleep time at night, I get about 4 hours of sleep. And I'm okay with that, and I actually function. I do take naps.
And how come you can't take longer?
I don't know.
Like, you can't sleep for 8 hours. How come?
Not really sure. If I do sleep, well, apparently I end up with some kind of seizure or issue or tremor issue if I sleep longer. If I try to go to bed before 12, or I end up waking up. If I happen to take a nap or go to bed before 8, or sleep, like if I take a nap, you know, or if I go to bed at 8 or 9, I usually wake up around 12 and I'm okay. Or if I sleep longer than 4 hours, then something in this situation happens, where I have a tremor or a seizure, then so I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's going on with my sleep disorder.
Yeah.
I did have a sleep study and it was normal. So, you know, there you go. I'm not really sure. So, there you go. So now you guys have seen my tremor, and we've talked about a little bit about my sleep issues, and there you go. Any other questions?
Guess
Contact
that's it.
me. There you go.